trying to help prevent people from being hungry. So we don't do all their food. We're just, our goal is to just do an emergency supply to help them make it to the end of the month. So it's a 1 week supply, once per month. You can't provide for your family or for yourself, especially if you're working. If you're working hard and you have a good job, but your rent just got increased $300, that's gonna make you need some help. Or an unexpected health expense where you've never had to ask for help before, and now all of a sudden you have this huge expense you weren't planning on. As long as they can show that they're from our service area, I think that's the #1 reason why people don't come in, is because of how difficult it is to actually ask for help. Food security is anyone who would be hungry or would skip a meal because they can't afford enough food to do all of the meals. So if anyone doesn't have enough money for any reason, we don't ask any questions. They only have to give us a proof of address. But most of our families are skimping on food because they cannot afford to buy enough food to make it through the whole month. It was 12 years in September. And before that, it was a bunch of churches giving out just one bag of groceries, and you'd have to go from church to church to church. We came together as a team to build one independent nonprofit that's not religious, to expand how much food we could do. But it has been 12 years. We definitely see a change in our clients. So half of our clients are people who are just going to be needing assistance probably for a long period of time or their whole lives due to an illness or an injury or a disability, or maybe they don't have a high school education, so they're never going to be able to get a job that would pay more money, enough money that could feed a family that's larger. The other half of our clients, we do see the pattern change with the economy. So a few years ago when we had the recession, we saw a big growth in new clients coming in who had just lost their jobs, huge increase in their rent. And when your rent goes up $200 to $300, now you no longer have enough money to pay your bills where you did before. And so those are the new clients that we're seeing now, not job loss, but of rent. I would say it's pretty consistent across the board. We do have a lot of seniors on fixed income that are in. We do have a lot of about to retire people who may have lost their job, and it's harder to find a new job when you're getting closer to the retirement age. We also have a lot of young families where daycare is so expensive and kids are expensive, so one parent's income is not enough to support a whole family. They would be in as well. But we would still have, some college students. College is expensive, so they might be coming in for assistance. 365 Whole Foods, Western Family, 7 different Starbucks, Donut Land, St. Honore's, and so forth. So by having a large, broad, regular donation base would guarantee that we'd be having food coming in on a consistent basis. We're also partners with a huge problem because the city of Tualatin has really come back behind us and supported us. I know other food banks do not have the same story. Part of the reason why we are so blessed is that the head of the Tualatin Chamber of Commerce volunteered here originally before she got that job, and she's a huge advocate. She meets with every business in town on a weekly basis, and so she's promoting us to all the new businesses when they come in town and encouraging all new businesses that they need to be part of the local community on our donation basis. So we've never turned someone away in the history of our pantry due to a lack of food. One of our weaknesses, or what we thought would be a weakness, has turned into a strength. We are in the country here, so the amount of rent and things we're saving enables us to buy a lot. One time that we do extra food besides just that once a month visit, we'll be giving out this Friday and next Monday. Thanksgiving kit. We do usually give out between 425 to 450 turkeys, and we also give a kit. So this year it's going to have stuffing, gravy, canned green beans, dehydrated mashed potatoes, fresh squash, gravy, stuffing. Welcoming canned clients. We do have a clipboard chart, and it stays the same that we go through with clients to tell them how much food they can take by food group. So families here today would be getting 1 yogurt per family member, plus 4 to 6 other items from this refrigerated case. We also buy key staple items for families like eggs and margarine that you would need if you're going to be cooking at home. Plus we also have some really great smoothie mix. That's what Starbucks uses. We have a protein section, peanut butter, canned beans, dry beans. Families get 1 to 4. As well as our canned vegetables as well as 2 frozen vegetables. We love our frozen vegetables because there's no salt added, no sugar, and so it's a lot healthier for clients. We're also giving out a bunch of frozen pizzas and pizza pockets and other items. We do get a wide variety of things donated here. We do buy meat to make sure our families have the milk, meat, and eggs. Families get anywhere from 3 to 9 pounds of meat when they come into our food pantry, as well as every family getting a fresh gallon of milk that was purchased. We are excited to be part of a healthy pantry initiative. The Oregon Food Bank and us are both part of that, meaning we're targeting healthier items like the frozen vegetables and fresh fruits and vegetables that would have no sugar and salt added.